What character traits do you most admire about the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam?
His big heart. He's very compassionate.
Like his generosity, his patience, his fear of Allah. He possessed all those characteristics. He was human.
Is his wisdom. He always had an answer for everything.
How merciful the Prophet ﷺ was. His message was mercy to the entire human race.
When I hear about his home life, is that he would help a lot at home. So I guess for someone to be, I guess, of his status, obviously, to still have the time and go home and, like, you know, do dishes, for example, it just really speaks volumes about someone's character.
That he was like a general, and when he was expanding Islam, he always did it, and he tried to do it in such a non-violent way. He respected the other faiths.
He's very forgiving, very understanding.
His obedience to Allah, his patience to Allah, and his kindness.
كل الصفات نحبها ونقدرها، ولكن مثل ما تعرفون الرسول قبل وصول الرسالة إليه كان معروف بالصادق الأمين.
No matter how tough his situation was, he still persevered and kept his ultimate goal of Jannah in mind.
I admire his humbleness,
his sabr, his patience, and I also admire his generosity and charity.
His fear of Allah. I feel like that is definitely something that we should improve on.
Ability to have self-control and to control his anger in times of stress and times of frustration.
How would you work towards reaching this character trait?
We'll do everything that we can for ourselves and other people to not be selfish.
أنا لما بعرف إنه الله سبحانه وتعالى هو اللي يعني مالك الرحمة وبالنهاية إنه هو الغفور الرحيم، أقل شيء فيه أعمله إنه سامح الناس على أخطاء الصغيرة اللي بتصير كل يوم.
In the society we live in, it's hard to remember to forgive and to remember that we each have a characteristic of forgiveness, because you're overwhelmed with the anger at the moment and you just want to like seek revenge or seek. So I think the best way is to take a step back and remember what would have the Prophet done.
To read more ahadith so that I can apply myself more like him.
And rather than becoming bitter or have a grievance towards somebody, forgiveness not only helps them as a person, but it also helps you maintain and build better relationships with people.
I'd learn to be a little more calm and understanding, and I would try to put myself in everybody's position so I can understand why people do the things they do instead of getting angry.
طبعا لازم نتبع قدوتنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، نكون صادقين بحياتنا اليومية وما نكذب.
Treat everyone the same equally, no matter where they're from, what their gender is or race.
Saying hi and just simply smiling. Smiling is sunnah, so smile at everyone.
To keep reading about Sayyidina Muhammad and to keep educating ourselves about Sayyidina Muhammad, and to remember that the Prophet lived as a model for us.
And if you had the chance to speak to him for 1 minute, what would you say to him?
Asking for advice, and it's really hard to imagine he's here and really have a goosebump. And I don't know how to explain that moment.
I don't know, I guess I would ask him how I could be a better Muslim.
You kind of have to thank him in a way. He's done so much. We're a Muslim because of him. We wouldn't have known about Islam if it weren't for him.
I think I would ask him how to better unite the Ummah. As of right now, I feel like we're really separated. And in Islam, the Ummah is supposed to be like one body, and when one part of the body hurts, the rest of it is supposed to hurt. And I don't think we're there right now.
الصراحة أشعر بدني من السؤال ما بعرف ممكن أبكي.
I was warned about this question, so I've had a little bit more time to think about it, and I still don't think I have a good answer.
I can't think of it right now. I don't know what I would do.
راح أخبره كيف إيش كثر أحبه وإيش كثر إني أريد أكون مثله وإني أريد أدخل الجنة معه.
والله سؤال صعب والله.
It's so hard.
As selfish as it is, I think I would want to talk about myself and how I could better myself.
I don't know. I would be ashamed to be him, honestly.
I'd probably tell him I love him, but I'm not sure if that's halal. Is that okay? Yeah, I'd probably tell him that, and then I'd probably apologize for the state of the ummah because we're all like divided, and like the way that the ummah is now is what he warned us about, and it's a shame that it like came this way.
That's a very hard question because I think I would need all the time in my life. If we want our Prophet to be with us today, shouldn't we be the closest to what he was back in his days?